Hi, I'm Dana. Welcome to Rainy Day Guitar. Okay, so today I'm going to show you the slightly harder version of It Don't Matter to Me by Bread. You can go to rainydayguitar.com, you can print off the words with the chords. I just did an easier version. This is not that much harder, but it is a little trickier, and I'm following the bass notes. I can't put it on a plate with him, but if you will go put it on a plate with Bread or listen to Bread, you will hear those bass notes moving down. So basically what's going on is you're going to hear your bass note is 4, and then it's going to drop down. Okay, and so we're going to follow that, and that's a little bit trickier to do in this slightly harder version. They're both intermediate, but this is definitely a higher level of intermediate, as you'll see, because I'm going to have to play it and sing it because they'll block me if I put it on with them. So I'm going to be playing it and singing it at the same time, which is going to make me really mess up because this is even harder. So I'm going to play it first with mistakes, guaranteed. Sorry, can't help it. And then I'm going to go back and show you how to do it step by step. It's not a performance, this is a lesson. So just get that, just remember that. Okay, here we go. All right. Oh, okay. It don't matter to me if you really feel that you need some time to be free. Time to go out searching for, D, for yourself. No, for yourself. Yeah. Hoping to find. This part is hard. If you take up with someone who's better than me, oh sorry, 'cause your happiness is all I want for you to find. Yeah, your peace of mind. Oh, there we go, I missed it. Don't matter to me. Pretend you didn't see that. Now we're going to strum. Let's see. Lots of mistakes, little tiny bug flying around here. All right, so lots of mistakes on that, but I'm hoping you get the gist of it. Okay, let me kind of show you the difference between the beginning level and the intermediate, or no, it wasn't beginning, the low intermediate versus a little bit harder. Okay, so basically we're going to walk our bass note down, like I was telling you, which which is a little bit harder to do than just switching from your D to your A to your C to your G minor. Okay, we're going to really put in our bass notes here. Okay, so our pick is, and I've got here, if you didn't watch the first video, let me go ahead and explain this to you. It says note. P means pluck, which means pluck 1, 2, and 3 together. 1, 2, and 3. This is my little code. Okay, because I don't know tab. And B means pluck your bass note. So it's either 6, 5, or 4 are your bass notes, depending on the chord. So when you see a P and B together, you're going to pluck 1, 2, and 3, plus whatever your bass note is together. So on a D, your bass note's 4, so 1, 2, and 3, plus 4. So you'll pluck them all 4 together. If you're on a C and you're plucking 1, 2, 3, and 5, then you'll pluck that. Otherwise, if you're just going pluck, bass, pluck, bass, pluck, bass, pluck, bass, bass, pluck, pluck, bass, pluck. It's kind of my code, okay? So plucking, the P is the 1, 2, and 3, and the B is the whatever the bass note is. Okay, that's important to know. Okay, pick number 1 says P and B together. So on a D, it starts off the song with pick number 1, and we're going to go pluck P and B together, pause, and then you're going to go, and a comma is a pause. In fact, I'm missing a comma right there. Hold on. I keep thinking I've gotten all the bugs worked out of this song, and I keep finding little things right there. A little pause right there. Okay, all right, so I'll go put those commas in. So if there's a comma in the picking, you're going to do a slight pause. So you're going to go pluck, pause, pluck, and then you're going to go, so pluck them to, no, so, sorry, you won't pluck them together twice, you'll pluck them once. Pluck, and then you'll go pluck, bass, pluck, pause, pluck, bass. Okay, let me show you that again. Together, 1, 2, and 3, and bass together first, and then a pause. Pluck, bass, pluck, pause, pluck, bass. One more time. Together, pause, pluck, bass, pluck, pluck, bass. Okay? And then on a, so next, so that's your D. It don't matter to me. Okay, fun, huh? Okay, now an A, if we just go like this, then we don't get that bass note. So this is where I have a real hard time because I don't have the bend that some of you guys have at that first joint. My fingers just don't bend. And a lot of people will have a little bit of a bend there so they can actually hold down 3 strings and not hit the first one, but I keep buzzing. If you heard it, it wasn't pretty because I keep trying not to hit that string while I reach up and grab with my ring finger the 5th string, 4th fret. That gives me that bass note. So there's your D bass note, here's your A bass note. So this is A with a bass of C sharp, and I've got that picture chord for you, plus it says A/C sharp. So we're doing an A, but we're doing it with a bass of C sharp. And the only way that I figured out to get that is to hold down 2, 3, and 4 and not hit 1. That's really hard for me to do because my knuckle doesn't bend. But some of you, that'll be easy. For me, this is really awkward and really hard. Actually got a good sound for once. Okay, and this, you're going to do the same pick number 1. Pluck together, pause, pluck, bass, pluck, pluck, bass. Then fortunately a nice easy C. And then we want this, so we want our bass note to walk down to that. So now we have a G minor. Now, the bottom of the page, ooh, I gotta fix that too. Oh my gosh. Okay, the bottom of the page, I don't have it yet, but I will have the bar chord for when you're strumming. Normally a G minor is that. You're barring the 3rd fret and then you put 5 and 4 on the 5th. Okay, but that doesn't give us that anywhere. So we're going to do a different G minor we're going to use that for our strumming later on. But right now we need to hold down 1, 2, and 3 with on the 3rd fret with our fingers, and then reach over and grab the 5th string, 1st fret, and that's awkward too. If you listen, that's the bass note you're hearing, okay? So we get that nice walk down. Okay, there's your G minor, okay? So I've got a picture of that for you right there, okay? So that you can kind of see what this is. The other one I call G minor for the strumming portion, okay? But this is the picking G minor. So you're going to do the same pick. Okay, so let's take that first line together. Whew, okay, here we go. It don't matter to me. Then that A. If you really feel that, then a C. You need some time to be free. Then that G minor I just showed you. Time to go and see free. I got started singing on the wrong note. Free, it's always one note above. Time to go out searching for yourself. Oh no, we're going to pick this still. We're going to hold that strum. It's coming at the third verse, but not yet. And in the beginning version, I strum right there, but not here. Okay, so in this harder version, we're going to go, because I'm hearing the bass guitar go. Okay, so bum, 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 bum. So we really want our fourth note to pick up that bass guitar since we don't have a bass guitar. Okay, so we're going to go, let's see. That's kind of what we're doing there. It's hard. Okay, at least it was hard for me. I'll show you what it is. It is pick number 2, and I think this is the only chord we do it on is this D, but I'm not sure, so I think this is a D right there. It says pick number 2, and your bass is 5, so you're going to go to a D, and you're going to, oh yeah, your bass is 5. I'm not sure I did that in the demo, but I forgot about that. Bass is 5. So anyway, so what you're going to do is you're going to pluck 1, 2, and 3, and 5 together twice, okay, kind of slow with a pause in between. Pluck, pause, pluck, then quickly you're gonna pluck your bass note and then pluck everybody together, then bass, pluck, bass. Okay, so together, together, bass, together, bass, pluck, bass. I'll try it one more time. Together, together, bass, together, bass, pluck, bass. And kind of make your basses as strong as you can, except the last 2 times. You're gonna, that's kind of a little echo. No, except just that last pluck kind of slow. Okay, so that's that. Pick number 3 is we're gonna go to our A4, which if you don't know what an A4 is, it's an A sus4, but it's an A with your ring finger over, okay? I just wrote A4 because sus takes up too much room. And basically it's just an A with that finger slid over. It's got a picture. Okay, so now you're going to do the third pick, but you're going to switch to G5 in the middle, and this was tricky too, so I'm going to do this really slowly. You're going to go pluck everybody together, then your bass, and then reach up and grab your 6th string and pluck everybody, and then you're going to add your pinky and go pluck, bass, pluck. And I've got that really broken down right here. I was listening really carefully to what I heard them do. And that is what I heard them do to the best of my ability. So I've got it right here. This is pick number 3, and I've got underlined where you go to the G5 and underlined another section where you add your pinky. Okay, this is in pick number 3. Okay, so you're gonna do pick number 3, but you're switching to G5 with no pinky at first, and then you add the pinky. Okay, so let me do that A4. So you're gonna go pluck 1, 2, 3, and 5 together, starting on an A4. So you're going to pluck together slowly, then pluck, bass, reach up, grab 6, and still pluck again. Add your pinky, pluck, bass, pluck. I'm going to do that really slowly one more time. Okay, it's hard. At least it was hard for me to get that. And honestly, it's not critical that you get that, but if you want to sound like them, this is the way to do it. Okay, this is a good way to do it. Okay, so that's your so that's your D and your A4. That's really one of the hardest sections of the song if you want to do it like this. I'm going to try it one more time. No, that's right. Okay, I'll try it one more time. The endings are switched. On the second pick, on the D, you're going bass, pluck, bass, and then on the pick number 3, on the G5, you're going pluck, bass, pluck. So they're just kind of flipped. No, did that wrong. A bass that didn't belong. Okay, so then you're going to go to your D, but you're going to pick up your bass of 6, which means you've got to hang over with your thumb. And then you're going to switch to bass of 4. Clearly heard that that bass switch. Let me show you what I'm doing there. So I'm plucking 1, 2, 3, and 6 together, and then pluck, bass, and then I grab the bass note. It's still a D, but my bass is now 4. Pluck, bass. So it goes time to go to. Okay, and then the F major 7th, 2, 3, 4. Got a picture of your major 7ths down here at the bottom. If you don't know what those are, you should learn your major 7ths. 2, 3, 4. First fret, second fret, third fret, plus a hangover with a thumb. Okay, so we're gonna go. No, we're going to go 1, 2, and 3. Our pick on this is pluck, bass, is pluck and bass together, and then you're going to go pluck, bass. You're going to reach up and grab the 6th string 3rd fret with, that's a G. Okay, you're going to grab that G with your ring finger and then go to an A. And on the A, you're just going to pluck them all together, then pluck, bass. Okay, so that F major 7th is pluck, pluck, bass, pluck. Okay, so I'm gonna try to sing the whole first verse really slowly, kind of walking it out, okay? It don't matter to me. If you really feel that, and my finger's not touching 1, regular C. You need some time to be free. G minor, grabbing the first 3 on the 5th string. It's free time. Okay. If I could do it. I just figured it out last night and tonight. Tried it last night, didn't work out too well, so I'm refilming tonight because I didn't know it well enough. I still don't, but this is the best I got. I want to get this in before the end of the month because this is the request that I haven't gotten to. The month has been crazy. Okay, I'm trying to do the 1 request per month minimum. This is my minimum. Okay. Second verse, same as the first. It don't matter to me, except for the ending. If you take up with someone who's better than the different part. You're going to go to F major 7th and just do the 3rd pick straight through. No, to pick number 1. Yeah, just do pick number 1 because you're not changing to an A. That's all you're going to do. Oh, it says pick number 1. There it is. I was like, are you sure? Yeah. Okay, now we're doing the strumming. Now on the beginning section, or the easier level, I already had these strums up top because we were using before, but we haven't used them anywhere in this song so far, and we don't use them anywhere else. No, that's not true at all. These are unique to this section. Never mind what I just said. So I've got them. Oh, I didn't have room for them up there. That's right. Now they're down here, and so they are just pertaining to this section. It says strum for next section only. So the C major 7th and the D major 7th, you're going to go like this. Now a C major 7th is a C without a pointer. I do have a picture of it, all the major 7ths down at the bottom if you need it. C without the pointer, here's your strum. Down, down, up, down. That's all you get. Okay, then you're going to go down to your F major 7th, which is that one with the hangover for the strumming. Don't really need them so much. I'm just going to let my thumb relax. So now the strum on this one is down. Let's see, I lost it. Down, so this is, oh, there it is. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong section. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. So when you switch to the F major 7th, the strum is down, pause, down, down, up, down, okay? Down, down, up, down, down, pause, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, pause, down, down, up, down. Super easy, super fun. This is your favorite section because it's so easy. Okay, here we go. Major 7th, which is just, it's the same thing. I've got pictures down here at the bottom. It's 1, 2, 3 on the 2nd fret. And you really can't strum 6, but it's okay if you bump 5. major 7th, which is a G7th, with our pointer finger moving up to the 2nd fret. So there's your G7th, here's your major 7th. I love this chord, it's so pretty. That's all we're going to do. We're just going to get a better sound on that. Okay, so you're going to hold the last time. You're going to go D major 7th, G major 7th, same pattern as the other two, D major 7th, and then G major 7th, but the second time you're just going to hold it. Okay, so it's going to sound like this. Everybody's doing that right? Yeah. Everybody's I lost my place. Hold on. Yeah, that is right. Everybody's with the beat. Now let me tell you how that breaks down with the time, because they hold it for one extra beat. So if you want to come in right with them, here's what you're going to count. You're going to count. So on all of these you get 8 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. It don't matter to me. So just say the word 1 and then jump to your D and start. Works perfectly every time. Okay, so it says hold. You're going to hold that G major 7th and then hold for one extra beat and then start with your D, and that takes us to the last section down here at the very bottom, right there. Okay. All right, so we're going to go back to our first pick and our D. We're going to kind of repeat this, but we're going to move into a strumming a little bit sooner than we've done. Okay. It don't matter to me. And our A's is just a repeat. If your surgeon brings you C, back together with me. G minor. Because, okay, I always get that note wrong. Because there'll always be a... Now we're going to do the first strum. Oh, I forgot about that. On this page, my strums are right here because I couldn't fit them up there, so I put them just right there. Strum number 1, strum number 2. This is for this next section. We haven't used these yet. We're going to go down, let's see, down, what am I on? A, D. No, that's the strum number 2. We want strum 1. Okay, so let me show you what that is. So on this strum number 1, it says down, pause, up, down, pause, up, down, up. Down, pause, up, down, pause, up, down, up. Good strummers will tell you you shouldn't hang, that you should just keep going. Let's see. Keep your hand moving like this the whole time. Sometimes that messes me up. You're welcome to do that if you want to. Sometimes I find it easier just to hang and then come up. And you can kind of keep it going in your head. Okay, so that's your first strum. Then you're going to go to an A4. And then you're going to go to a G5. Don't know. And if you wanted to, you could even delay your pinky like we did before. Just thought of that just now, but I thought, oh, that'd be cool to do. So instead of going right to the G5, you put your pinky down there. Okay, so let me put the words with it. Okay, because there'll always be an empty room. Which is down, pause, up, down, up. Okay, and I'm going to go to a D. I can wrap around if I want to with my thumb, or I don't have to. Because you really can't hear them very well. It's on my side. F major 7, and then A. Yes, it don't. Now I'm going to come back in picking and just kind of picking with on pick number 1 at the top. Matter to me. Back to our A. It's hard for me. And then a C. It don't matter to me. And I have to show you something. Okay. Now before I leave that section, I need to point out that the D, it don't matter to me. Normally you don't come in there. Normally you come in, if you'll look at the whole rest of the song, you come in slightly before the word it. And I've even got the D's out front of the word it. So you go, it don't matter to me, because you pluck first before you start singing. It don't matter to me, except in this one line, okay, after you've done your F major 7, and then your A, because it don't, he starts singing early, and then he comes in on the word matter, matter to me, on that pick. Then he goes to the A, so don't let that throw you. It's just on that one spot. But if you listen, that's what he's doing. So that's where I typed my notes. And then the C, it don't matter to me. Do it again, D. Now we're going to start first. It don't matter to me. Ah. C, it don't matter to me. Hi, sorry, my battery ran out. I had to switch batteries. Oh, I forgot my guitar. Okay. All right, let me just finish those last 2 lines, okay? All right, so we were on, it don't matter to me. So I'm actually on the 3rd from the bottom line, okay, where I'm still plucking. And then a C, it don't matter to me. And then we're gonna do our regular G minor that we've been doing the whole song. Okay, now they come in, they're strumming, big band, I don't have that, so we're just gonna go. So now we're gonna use our second strum, which is down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. Okay, that's what we're gonna come in with. And we're gonna keep these patterns until it tells you to change, okay? So you're on the D. And then we're gonna do a regular A because we're strumming. We don't really need to worry about that bass note because we're not plucking, okay? So we're not gonna hear that so much. So just do a regular A here, woohoo, okay? And then a C, it don't matter to me. Now we're gonna do a strumming G minor, which I've got a picture of it at the bottom, or I will have in a minute. And that is going to be a bar 2 with your ring finger and your pinky kind of on the 5th and the 4th string on the 4th fret, okay? Oh, sorry, slide everybody up. So you're barring the 3rd, this is on the 5th fret. And you really need to do that rather than do this, because you get this, well, I guess you could do that if you want to, I didn't realize it. But then you can't strum 6. It's just almost easier, especially if you already know your bar chords, okay? So we're just going to do a bar G minor for this one. So we've just come off of the C. It don't matter to me. And bar. Oh, you have to sing. I always forget to come in singing. Now we're going to go back to our first strum, which I didn't do just there, but we're going to go. That's that strum that I showed you a minute ago. 'Cause there'll always be, 'cause there'll always be an empty waiting for you. I lost my place, an open heart waiting for you. So that's your A4, and then your G5. Now we're going to go to our second strum on our D. So pretty. Sorry about the battery hiccup there. Try to blend them. I'm not very good at that, but I'm going to see if I can figure out how to do that. Okay, all right, so that's the end of the song. That I just need a battery with just 1 more minute. Oh, so frustrating. I have long songs, I just ran out. Okay, all right, so here we go. You can go to rainydayguitar.com. You can print out the words with the chords and the pictures, and I'll have that chord fixed. And anyway, so I hope that works for you. For more fun songs, go to rainydayguitar.com. Check out the easy version too.